Hi, this is Nick from the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library. And today I am in our Sleger immigrant house, our museum's largest artifact, sharing some parts of our house with you at home. So right now I'm in the kitchen, and you'll probably notice that there's quite a few jars here on the shelf, and there's some little drawers. What's neat about this set of drawers here is that all the drawers are labeled in Czech. Some of them might sound a little familiar. Peppers. You can probably figure out that that's pepper. Some of them are a little harder. Saffron. That's saffron. That's a very special spice. It's expensive and you only use it for special occasions. But then there's some other ones like cumin. Cumin are actually caraway seeds. If you're a fan of rye bread, caraway seeds are usually featured in that. Sometimes you see caraway in cheese, like especially cheese like goat cheese. This is something that people used on an everyday basis when they were baking rye bread. If you like your kolaches, you have poppy seeds here too. You can't have a good kolach bake without a bunch of poppy seeds. What's neat up here on the top shelf is that although this looks like a coffee grinder, a lot of families actually would adapt them and they would use them to grind poppy seeds down. This one here kind of looks like chili powder. It's actually paprika. What most people don't know about paprika is that paprika peppers are giant. They're about 8 or 9 inches long. And instead of like spicy little peppers, the more red a paprika pepper is, the sweeter it is. It's when it's more yellowish brown that it's very spicy. Anyway, if you've had small sweet peppers, paprika peppers kind of taste like that, but they're especially good. They're just not as easy to find here in the United States. Then of course we have some cloves, good for baking. And finally, some dried mushrooms. We also call them hobies. That's something what we celebrate here in the Czech village, but they would dry them as a way to preserve them. So this is kind of like a typical Czech spice rack. You would see these. This is kind of the staples of things. Of course, you'll have your salt, your pepper, your onions, all your root vegetables that you might store under the root cellar. But it just kind of gives you an idea of what it would look like inside a Czech-American kitchen.